Unit 2. Developing vocabulary and listening. Exercises 2 and 3. 1.
So, how have your transport habits changed over the last 5 years?
I'm afraid to say that a few years ago, I would travel a lot for work, and I used to prefer to travel first class if I could. My company would book long-distance flights, and I didn't used to worry about the effect air travel was having on the environment. Then one day, my daughter showed me an article on how travelling by plane affects the planet. I read that flying first class is 5 times worse than flying economy class because first class seats take up more space on the plane.
So you're saying you now fly on a low-cost airline?
Yes, mainly because they have more seats. If you have more people on a plane, it's more efficient in energy and fuel. So I decided to make a change. I still have to travel for work, but I told my company to book me flights with low-cost airlines, and I asked them to reserve economy class.
And have you changed any of your other travel habits?
Yes, I now travel with less weight because that means less energy is consumed. Planes don't need so much fuel. I used to pack heavy luggage and take a lot of unnecessary things with me. Now, I check in with only the things that I actually need, and when I can, I travel with hand luggage, which is cheaper and even more eco-friendly.
2.
And what about you? How have your transport habits changed over the last 5 years?
Well, we still travel a lot, but in a different way. We never used to travel first class, but we would often take a low-cost flight to get away for a weekend to a city in Europe, or we would get into our car and drive long distances. Nowadays, we get on a train or catch a bus or a coach. It's slower, I know, but for us, the journey is part of the holiday now, and we're enjoying it more.
Do you still travel long distances?
No. We try to keep the distances we travel as short as possible, and instead of going on several trips a year, we go on one long trip. We are on holiday for 3 whole weeks here in the UK right now, and we're about to set off on a train trip with our bikes. We used to go to cities full of people taking photos to post on social media, like Venice. It gets about 25 million tourists a year, you know. We would get back home feeling tired from going to places like that. Now we enjoy the beautiful British countryside as we cycle along and take photos of the new, exciting places we discover.